Listing the greatest man-made wonders in the world is a significant task, as it encompasses a wide range of historical periods, cultures, and types of structures. However, in this video series, we've curated a diverse list that includes various types of wonders from different parts of the world. Number 21, Neuschwanstein Castle. Neuschwanstein Castle is a 19th century Romanesque revival palace nestled above the village of Hochschwangau near Füssen in southwest Bavaria, Germany. Commissioned by Ludwig II of Bavaria as a retreat and as a homage to Richard Wagner, the composer whom the king deeply admired, Neuschwanstein was designed by Christian Jank, a theatrical set designer rather than an architect, which contributes to its fantastical appearance. Construction began in 1869 and the castle was opened to the public shortly after King Ludwig's death in 1886. Despite its medieval look, Neuschwanstein was equipped with state-of-the-art technology of the time, including running water on all floors, automatic flush toilets, and a heating system. The castle's name translates to New Swan Stone, which is reference to the Swan Knight, one of Wagner's characters. Neuschwanstein is known for its picturesque setting and fairy tale-like architecture, which reportedly inspired Walt Disney's Cinderella Castle. With its white limestone facade and blue turrets, it stands as a symbol of romantic architecture and has become one of the most visited castles in Germany and a popular tourist attraction in Europe. Number 22, St. Basil's Cathedral. St. Basil's Cathedral, officially known as the Cathedral of the Intercession of the Most Holy Theotokos on the Moat, is an architectural marvel in Moscow's Red Square. Constructed between 1555 and 1561 on orders from Ivan the Terrible, it commemorates the capture of Kazan and Astrakhan, marking the geometric centre of the city. The cathedral is renowned for its vibrant, onion-shaped domes and stands as a cultural symbol of Russia. Its design is unique to Russian architecture, with no other building resembling its style and structure. It is often mistaken for the Kremlin, but is distinct in its own right. The building design, both inside and out, reflects the shape of a flame of a bonfire rising into the sky, a design that has no parallel in Russian architecture. Today it operates as a museum and is part of the Moscow Kremlin and Red Square UNESCO World Heritage Site. St. Basil's Cathedral is not only a treasure of Russian architecture, but also a symbol of the country's complex history and cultural narrative, drawing visitors from around the globe. Number 23, Moai statues of Easter Island. The Moai statues of Easter Island, known as Rapa Nui to its earliest inhabitants, stands as one of the most mysterious archaeological feats in the world. These monolithic human figures were carved by the Rapa Nui people between the years of 1250 and 1500 CE. A total of nearly 1,000 statues have been discovered on the island, with sizes ranging up to 10 metres in height and weighing up to 82 tonnes. Most Moai were carved out of tuff, a compressed volcanic ash, and were placed atop ceremonial platforms called ahos. It's believed they represent deified ancestors, watching over the villages with their backs to the sea. The Moai are characterised by their oversized heads, which are about 3/8 of the size of their bodies, with broad noses and strong chins, along with deep eye sockets. The construction and transportation of these statues are still discussed and studied, with theories including the use of tree logs and potentially an advanced understanding of physics. The Moai serve as a stark reminder of the cultural achievements and the organisational capacity of ancient societies, marking Easter Island as a significant site for archaeological study and public fascination. Number 24, the Louvre. The Louvre, located in the heart of Paris, is not only the world's largest art museum, but also a historical monument in France. Originally built as a fortress in the late 12th century under Philippe II, the Louvre was transformed into a royal palace in the 16th century and later into a public museum during the French Revolution in 1793. The iconic glass pyramid entrance, inaugurated in 1989 and designed by architect I.M. Pei, serves as a modern contrast to the classic French Renaissance style of the main building. The museum's collection spans over 9,000 years of history and contains more than 380,000 objects, with 35,000 works of art on display spread across 8 departments. The Louvre's vast and diverse collection includes the Mona Lisa, Venus de Milo, and the Winged Victory of Samothrace, making it a central landmark for art and culture. It is a symbol of Parisian arts and elegance and draws in millions of art lovers and curious visitors each year, who come to behold the treasures of human creativity housed within its walls. Number 25, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. The Leaning Tower of Pisa, officially known as the Tower of Pisa, is a freestanding bell tower located in the cathedral complex in the Italian city of Pisa. Known worldwide for its unintended tilt, the tower began to lean during construction in the 12th century due to soft ground that could not properly support the structure's weight. Construction took nearly 200 years, and efforts to compensate for the tilt only added to its distinctive appearance. Standing at a height of about 56 metres from the ground on the low side and about 57 metres on the high side, its lean is approximately 3.97 degrees, resulting in the top of the tower being displaced horizontally 3.9 metres from the centre. The tower has 8 stories, including the chamber for the 7 bells. The design of the tower, with its white marble and stylistic arcading, is characteristic of Pisan Romanesque architecture. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is one of the 4 buildings that make up the cathedral complex in Pisa, called Piazza dei Miracoli or Campo dei Miracoli, which means Field of Miracles. Its fame as an architectural oddity has made it an iconic tourist attraction, and it was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site along with the entire Piazza del Duomo in 1987. Number 26, the Notre-Dame Cathedral. Notre-Dame in Paris, meaning Our Lady of Paris, is a medieval Catholic cathedral on the Ile de la Cité in the 4th arrondissement of Paris, France. With its foundations laid in 1163, it's one of the finest examples of French Gothic architecture, renowned for its pioneering use of the rib vault and flying buttress, its large and colourful rose windows, and the naturalism and abundance of its sculptural decoration. Apart from being a religious site, Notre Dame is also a cultural icon, celebrated in Victor Hugo's novel The Hunchback of Notre Dame, and is one of the most widely recognised symbols of the city of Paris. Its towers offer sweeping vistas of the city below, while its interior houses revered artworks and the purported crown of thorns. The cathedral suffered significant damage during a devastating fire in April 2019, which led to an outpouring of global support and ongoing restoration efforts. Notre-Dame de Paris continues to be an enduring symbol of France's history, architecture and spirit, attracting millions of visitors and pilgrims from around the world. Number 27, Big Ben and the Houses of Parliament. Big Ben, often used to refer to both the clock and the clock tower, is the nickname for the great bell of the striking clock at the north end of the Palace of Westminster in London. However, the official name of the tower in which Big Ben is located was originally the Clock Tower, but it was renamed Elizabeth Tower in 2012 to mark the Diamond Jubilee of Elizabeth II. The Houses of Parliament, also known as the Palace of Westminster, is the seat of the 2 parliamentary houses of the United Kingdom, the House of Commons and the House of Lords. It stands on the bank of the River Thames and is a stunning example of Victorian neo-Gothic architecture, designed by architect Charles Barry and Augustus Pugin. The iconic clock tower, which houses Big Ben, is one of the most photographed structures in the UK and is emblematic of London and British democratic government. The chimes of Big Ben are broadcast by media outlets around the world and are a familiar sound to many. The entire structure, including the Elizabeth Tower and the Houses of Parliament, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a treasure symbol of the United Kingdom. Number 28, the Sydney Opera House. The Sydney Opera House, an iconic and innovative piece of architecture, graces the shores of Sydney Harbour in Australia. It was designed by Danish architect Jon Utzon and officially opened in 1973 after 14 years of construction, marked by its series of large precast concrete shells which compose the roof of the building. These shell-like structures, set upon a monumental platform, create an unforgettable silhouette that is recognised around the world. The multi-venue Performing Arts Centre hosts over 1,500 performances annually, attended by more than 1.2 million people. Performances range from opera, theatre, music and dance to various cultural events. The Opera House includes multiple performance venues which together form one of the busiest performing arts centres in the world. The Sydney Opera House is not just a masterpiece of 20th century architecture, its significance is also recognised as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It symbolises both Sydney and the Australian nation, and its dynamic, sail-like design reflects the vibrant cultural scene within. It is a destination for tourists and artists alike, representing the high point of modern architectural design and cultural inclusiveness. Number 29, the Burj Khalifa. The Burj Khalifa in Dubai is a marvel of modern engineering and architecture. Standing at a staggering height of 828 metres, it has been the tallest structure and building in the world since its topping out in 2009. Designed by the architect Adrian Smith, then of the firm Skidmore, Ownings and Merrill, its design is inspired by the spider lily, a regional desert flower. The Burj Khalifa's construction required a massive effort involving over 12,000 workers and innovative building techniques. It features a total of 163 floors that include residential spaces, corporate offices, the Armani Hotel, and observation decks offering breathtaking views of the city. The building's Y-shaped floor plan maximises views of the Arabian Gulf. Wrapped in a glass curtain wall made up of reflective glazing with aluminium and textured stainless steel spandrel panels, the Burj Khalifa glitters in the Dubai sun, and its night lighting design highlights its impressive form after sunset. It symbolises Dubai's ambition to be a global city and a leader in innovation, luxury and urban development. Number 30, the Pantheon, Italy. The Pantheon in Rome is a former Roman temple, now a Catholic church, and is one of the best preserved of all ancient Roman buildings. Its name is derived from the Greek words pan, meaning all, and dion, meaning divine. The Pantheon was built on the site of an earlier structure by Emperor Hadrian around 126 AD, although it is traditionally dated to 27 BC during the reign of Augustus. The Pantheon's defining feature is its massive dome ceiling, which remains the world's largest unreinforced concrete dome. The interior design is a prime example of Roman architectural brilliance, with the oculus at the dome's apex being the only source of natural light. The oculus also served a symbolic role, connecting the temple with the heavens. This architectural marvel has served as a tomb for Italy's kings and numerous prominent Renaissance figures, including the artist Raphael. The Pantheon's harmonious proportions and innovative design have influenced countless buildings throughout history and remains a testament to the grandeur and innovation of Roman architecture. And that wraps up 10 more of the greatest man-made wonders of the world. Do you agree with the places we chose? Subscribe for more videos.